Hello and good evening. Well, it's the third Wednesday of every month, and like promised, on the first and third Wednesday of every month, we are live on Insta. This is your section where we answer your questions on ECG. ECG stands for Etiquette, Communication, and Grooming. Hi, Sunny. So it's your time, but before we go ahead, let me share a small experience of my childhood. So, hi Bindu. So, when I was a child, my mom always told me that stay focused on your career, and she always said that when you pick up one line of career, stay there, don't change. Even if you don't find immediate success, don't change. Just be on it. Keep working towards it very regularly. That's what mom always told me. And so as children, we just kind of take our parents' advice on the face value. So that's what I did. That I just took her advice on face value, and I just stuck to my career lines. And I have been here. I mean, most of you have seen me through my ups and downs, and that's where I've been all this while. But as I grew up, I realized that my mom realized something which probably she didn't realize that she realized. Now that sounds a little funny, right? Okay, so what my mom didn't realize, but she did realize, was the power of compounding. I know for sure that, a lot of personal finance executives will talk to you about the power of compounding. They will all say how the power of compounding is amazing, and they will all say that how the power of compounding works for you in the long run. So the power of compounding will definitely get you to being the best in a period of time. Everybody says that. But it is the same power of compounding that also works on your focus. So if you have a focus on something and you just follow your guided path, the power of compounding will definitely get you successful at some point or the other. So that was something that my mom knew, and that is something that I'm still following. And as usual, I'm back to answering your questions on ECG. So we're going to start with some questions. In the meanwhile, if you have questions, please put them down here and I will answer them for you. But for the moment, I will begin with the questions that we've already received in so many days. Okay, so let's get started. Our first question today is from Samira, and Samira says that your Insta post says social graces. What is that? Oh wow. Okay, social graces. Now, your business image is made up of 12 elements. Social graces is one of the elements of 12 elements, and it is the E of ECG. So what is social graces? Social graces is meeting your professional connects socially. So let me walk you through this. We all have business connects. Whether you're in employment or in entrepreneurship, you will have business connects. Now, these business connects carry a certain business image of you already. And there will also be times when you will meet them socially. So you can meet them for a party, you can meet them for a get-together, you can meet them for a picnic, you can meet them for anything. But there will be times when you will meet them. Yeah. Now, at that point in time when you're meeting them, your business image will either diminish or it will take you further. And how does that work? That works on how you are managing your ECG in your social situation. So meeting your professional network socially is social graces. There are some nice rules on how you can conduct yourself so that your business remains intact there. And if you need help, Samira, feel free to connect. Okay, so let's move on to the next question with us. And the next question is from Jasmine from Mumbai. And she says, what should be my expressions during all online meetings? Okay, Jasmine, expressions during online meetings. Okay, so now, Jasmine, expressions aren't something that we can fake. What is in your heart is ultimately on your face. And even if you try to fake an expression, for maybe a few minutes you can, but eventually whatever is in your heart will come back on your face. So it's kind of difficult to fake expressions. In fact, none of the body language can be faked. And while we are here, let me also tell you, hi Harsh, and while we are here, let me also tell you that none of the body language can be faked. So you can probably, your body language is the truest science and it cannot be faked. You can probably fake words, you can say words which are not true, but your body language never lies. So Jasmine, expressions cannot be faked, even on an online meet. Now, whether you meet somebody in person or you meet somebody online, expressions cannot be faked. So one of the things that you can do is to stay happy and be very conscious of the expressions that you're portraying. Keep looking at yourself very often. So when you do that, you will get an idea of what is it that you are conveying, and that will kind of help. So what is one of the good things to do? One of the good things to do is to keep on smiling always. Now, you can't sit like a plastic doll, smiling all the time, but that you have a nice face which is acceptable will kind of make you feel good. That is one of the things which you can very mindfully do, so you don't have those frowning expressions over your online, or you don't have those typically bored expressions wondering what do I do next. Just be a little aware, be a little conscious, and your expressions will be nice. So I hope I answered that for you, Jasmine. Okay, let's move on to the next question for today. Okay, my next question is from Anu. Anu is again from Mumbai, and Anu says, hi Mansi, I'm getting married in October. I'm confused between wearing a sari or a lehenga for the wedding. Please advise. Okay, so Anu, congratulations on your wedding, Anu. It's really nice to know. Now, before you decide whether you have to do a sari or a lehenga for your wedding, one of the best things to do is to check with both your families on rituals, rituals and heirloom pieces, because sometimes they're heirloom pieces. So, if you have a piece of jewelry which is an heirloom piece, then you obviously have to just buy an outfit. But it's a good idea to check. Or sometimes somebody may have a lehenga that they would like you to wear, like Kareena Kapoor Khan, she wore Sharmila Tagore's outfit. So please check with your families. Second thing, check with your families if there are any rituals that you need to, because a wedding is full of rituals. So there are not many rituals happening. So please check with both your families if there are any rituals that you need to follow with respect to clothes. Once you have cleared these 2 points, then we can go ahead about deciding between a sari and a lehenga. Okay, so the good thing is that you have a long time to prepare, so we can take it slow, steady, sure. So one of the first things that you do is determine your budget. So get your budget right and understand that this is the budget framework within which you will be operating. Whether it be a sari or a lehenga, get your budget out first. The next thing that you do is surf the net. So there are a lot of options on Pinterest, and there are a lot of options on Instagram, and surf platforms. Pick up pictures that, whether it be a lehenga or a sari, don't close your mind. Just look at both the options and just start saving pictures. Go over them on, and you will start identifying with your pictures. The next thing you do is determine your face shape, determine your body shape, and determine your personal colors. Now, this is very important because your face shape, your body shape, and your personal colors will tell you, 1, what kind of outfits you need to wear, and 2, they will tell you what colors will look the best on you, because different colors look best on different people. So please get a face shape, body shape, and personal colors evaluation done. Having done that, please actually go shopping and try both the sari and the lehenga. Now, what you have to remember is when you are doing wedding shopping, your the sari or the lehenga, wherever you try it, they always make you stand on a raised platform. So the moment you stand on a raised platform, you automatically have elevated feelings about the product that you are trying. Now, that's the catch that you got to be really careful of. So try both, try saris, try lehengas. Wear some saris at home, wear them the whole day, see how you feel. Wear some lehengas at home, wear them the whole day, see how you feel. And whichever makes you the most comfortable, in whichever piece you feel that you are you, buy that piece. So Anu, I hope I've answered that for you. Beyond this, if you need any help in deciding between a lehenga or a sari, feel free to connect. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, my next question is from Shruti, and Shruti says, in today's online world, is it okay to wear large earrings or should we wear studs? Hi, Shruti. Shruti, business image in the online world matters as much as business image in the real world. So your business image doesn't really change whether it's a virtual world or real world. When you mean business in both worlds. Now, if you are now, you haven't written your industry. I mean, I don't see your details here. Your industry isn't here, so I'm presuming that you are from a corporate background and you are in an industry that is into high customer service. If you are in one of those industries, then a very good idea is to stick with studs even in online world. But if you are with the fashion industry, then you could probably try with a larger earrings. However, it's a good idea to avoid chandeliers or chunky earrings because they interfere with work. But whatever be your earrings choice, it's a good idea to stick with the smaller ones because while they make you look professional, they also make your work easy. So that's for you, Shruti. Let's move on to the next question. My next question is from Ruchi, and she says, what's a good thing to buy first, the jewelry or the outfit? Oh my, I can actually feel the wedding season in the air. So for those of you who aren't aware, we do bespoke bridal styling. So that essentially means that we are stylists for the brides. Hi Tia, we are stylists for the brides. So, okay, when I say brides, I don't mean just the brides. We're also stylists for the grooms. We are also stylists for the bride's family. We are also stylists for the groom's family. But bespoke bridal styling is what we do for the weddings. So, Ruchi is asking, what's a good thing to buy? Should you buy the jewelry first or should you buy the outfit first? Ruchi, in one of the questions that we answered previously, I asked the person to check if there are any rituals on either side of the families. I mean, talk to both the families and see if there are any rituals or any heirloom pieces. And I would advise the same to you, that first things first, please check if there are any heirloom pieces. The heirloom pieces could be clothes or they could be jewelry. They could be either ways. But please check that first, because once you know that a particular piece is a heirloom piece, all that you have to do is just buy the next one. But now, given the case that none of them exist and then you have to make a choice between buying jewelry or buying outfits, let's understand very clearly that jewelry is a much more expensive product than clothes, and jewelry, as time passes on over the generations, also becomes a heirloom piece. So a good idea would be to buy a piece of jewelry first and then have an outfit according to the jewelry. So I hope I answered that for you, Ruchi. And let's move on to the next question. Okay, my next question is from Lakshmi from Mumbai, and she says, how can I develop my personal style? Okay, Lakshmi. Okay, yes. So personal style. Now, let me be upfront honest with you on personal style. Please understand, personal style isn't built in a day. So like they said that Rome isn't built in a day, personal style isn't built in a day. So personal style is a lot of permutations, combinations, lot of tries, lot of likes, dislikes, lot of understanding what you like, what you don't like, what looks good on you, what doesn't look on you. There are a lot of permutations, combinations from that, and that is how personal style emerges. So you have to give it time. You have to give time for your personal style to develop and to emerge. So somewhere there's a juxtaposition between development and emergence. So personal style will take its own course of time. But yes, I must say I like the fact that you are very conscious about developing your personal style, and that by itself is a very good thing. So when we talk of personal style, a lot of people will tell you that personal style is clothes. You will have a lot of people saying that personal style is clothes. But if you look around you, you will realize that not all personal style is about clothes. So let me just walk you through some things like, do you remember Simi Garewal? Simi Garewal always wore white. So that was a color element of a personal style. Anna Wintour, she always has those chunky neck pieces. I'm sure you've seen them along. That's her personal style. Iris Hapfel, she always wears those round glasses and she's got those chunky bracelets. That's her personal style. um, Usha Uthup, she would wear this big bindi out here, and she would wear a handful of bangles. There's many bangles. That's her personal style. And of course, how can I forget Bappi Lahiri? I mean, do you remember Bappi Lahiri? He's got gold all over him. So that's his personal style. And if you look at Vidya Balan, Vidya Balan is always in saris. So that's her personal style. If you remember Steve Jobs, so Steve Jobs was always in a black turtleneck, blue denims, and the round glasses. So that's his personal style. Tia Rekha has style. Oh yes, very much. So Rekha is in Kanjivaram saris, and she's wearing the red sindoor, and she's got her hair bunded up. So that's her personal style. So the one thing that you have to remember, Lakshmi, is that personal style is not always clothes. It can be accessories too. So I'm just going to take you through a few steps as to how you can develop your personal style. One of the good things to remember in personal style, along with remembering that it's not just clothes, it can be accessories too, is to understand that the closer your personal style is to your face, the more easily it is recognized and remembered. So people identify you with that personal style when they see it closer to your face. So that's one of the good things about personal style. Keep it close to your face. Now, one of the first things to do about your personal style is think, what is it, what piece of clothing is it that you can't leave home without? It could be a scarf. If you like wearing Indian outfits, it could be a dupatta, or maybe you like salwar suits without dupattas, or maybe you're the sari types, so maybe you don't really wear that many saris, but you love the saris, or maybe you're the pencil skirt types, maybe you don't like trousers so much, or maybe you're the trouser types, or maybe you simply love shirts. It could be anything. So there will be some piece of clothing that you really like. So a good idea, the step number one to do is to understand what is the kind of clothing that you can't really leave home without. Now the step number two is to understand what is the kind of accessories that you can't leave home without. So for some of us, we can't leave home without a bracelet. For some women, you can't leave home without your earrings. For some people, they have different set of spectacles for office and different set of spectacles for home. Some can't leave home without a neck piece. Some people like chunky rings, and by the way, chunky rings is gender neutral. It's got nothing to do with women. So there are different kind of accessories. I know people who have been wearing the same perfume for the last 25 years and they haven't changed it, and if by God forbid, by any chance, so they had to step out of their home without that perfume, they just kind of get uncomfortable. So it could be a perfume, but identify what is that one thing that you can't leave home without. Now, beyond having done these two things, having identified these two things, study your family, study your friends, study the celebrities, look around. What is it that attracts your eye? Where does your attraction lie? What is it that registers with you? What is it that you remember? How do people carry these kind of outfits? What do you like the best about them? Start journaling this, because when you journal it, you kind of get an idea as to how this would work. Now, when you go shopping, try new genres of outfit. Now, you may not know, you may be wearing a particular genre. You may be wearing a particular genre of outfit. So, say for example, you've been wearing pencil skirts all this while, but this time when you go shopping, try on a tulip skirt or try on a trouser. Just see how does it feel. Walk around in it, see how does it feel. And if you like it, make a note of it. So remember, the journal that you created, it need not be like a written journal. It can be a photographic journal, but please create one journal because it kind of helps you recap. So do that. Now, the next thing that you do is get details on your body shape and your face shape. Now, this remains extremely crucial because once you have your body shape defined, you will also understand what are the kind of outfits that look good on you. Now, why is it very important to know your body shape and your face shape? That is because once you know your body shape and your face shape, what you wear is in harmony with your own self. and therefore you look much more beautiful, much more emotionally intelligent, and much more calmer. You don't look like somebody who's dying to get people's attention. You look like a soul who's calm with her own self. So that's the next thing you do. Get your body shape and your face shape measured. And men, this is for you too. Men also have different kind of body shapes, 7 to be precise. So please get yourself measured. Now, by the time you've done these exercises, and you've journaled all of them, you will have some idea on what looks good on you, what doesn't look good on you, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear. You will have some kind of an idea. So now is the time to actually go through your journal and see what do you like the best and which one do you want to implement. When you implement one thing, start with one element. When you implement one element, try it for 21 days flat without a break. So try that element for 21 days flat. If it's comfortable, if it works for you, freeze it. If not, change. Now, if you've tried an element for 21 days flat and it has worked for you, then you know exactly that this is the element that is working for you. So it's a very good idea to freeze that element and then shift on to the next element. So that would be a good thing for you. But at the end of it, if you're still not able to make your personal style statement, come to me. We have developed scientific methodologies through which we can actually tell you what your personal style should be. So I hope I've answered that for you, Lakshmi. Okay. Just give me a minute. I just got an email. Okay, so I have an email from Chabi, and she says, how to use Pantone colors 2021 in business casual and business formal outfits. Okay, so we are ready to welcome 2021 when we all have our fingers crossed, and we are all hoping that 2021 is better than 2020. We are all looking for that ray of hope, and we're just hoping that life is back to normal on 2021. Exactly in this very same thought process, the Pantone colors for 2021 have been gray and yellow. So gray and yellow are two colors that Pantone is using for 2021, and Chavi's question is, how can you use these colors in business casual and business formal? Now, a lot of it would depend on what industry you are in. Please understand and please remember, if you are in an industry where the stakes are high, you have to be more formally dressed. But if you are in an industry where the stakes aren't as high, you can be casually dressed. Also, if you are in an industry that is characterized by any level of art or glamour, you could shift to the business casual side. So let's understand, gray by itself is a formal color. So you could wear an outfit that is full gray. Now, gentlemen, please don't go by that. Please don't land up wearing a gray shirt and gray trousers. It would actually not go very well. But women, you can actually wear a monocolored dress. Like for example, if you chose to wear a gray color dress, that would still look good. But if you think of wearing a plain gray sari and a plain gray blouse, no, that doesn't go. You need some color variation there. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind with gray. The other good thing also to do is to combine gray and yellow together. Gray and yellow by themselves would go very well with each other. So that's a good idea to combine the two colors. So if not all gentlemen would be very comfortable wearing a yellow shirt and gray trousers, but a lot of you guys out there who are in the creative fields and who want to dress business casual can opt for darker shades of yellow, which is like mustard. And I'm yet to come across somebody who would like to wear a gray t-shirt and yellow pants. Mustard, of course, mustard and graduating from their khaki is what a lot of guys would like to wear. But I haven't really come across anybody wears sunflower yellow bottoms in men. Now coming to women, if it's a gray sari, you can actually match it with a yellow blouse. It would work well. If you're wearing a gray dress, you could put a yellow scarf around it. So that's how it would work well. Now coming to the second color, which is yellow. Now yellow is a very bright color. It's a beautiful color. It's one of my favorites. If I have a chance, someday I'll show you my cubicle, and I've got these bright yellow flowers out there, and I just love those bright yellow flowers. They just kind of add the energy and the vibrancy and the enthusiasm to the entire room. So that's the second color for Pantone 2021. Please remember, if you want to wear it very formally, go in for darker shades of yellow, which is like mustard. But if you're wearing it casually, if you're wearing it socially, you can go in for the brighter shades of yellow. And that's how you can use the Pantone colors of gray and yellow in business casual and business formal dressing. I hope I've answered that for you, Chavi. And with that, we come to the end of our Insta Live. And like always, so this year in 2020, December has 5 Wednesdays. So that actually means that I will now catch you on the next year, which is 2021, which will be on the 6th of January, because that happens to be the first Wednesday of the month. Until then, whatever questions you have on your ECG. So ECG is etiquette, communication and grooming. Whatever questions you might have, please feel free to pop them up to me and I will answer them for you on the 6th of Jan, once again at 6:30. Until then, wish you a very happy new year. Enjoy yourself in this new year, and I'm sure 2021 will bring us a lot more blessings and a lot more love and a lot better world. Till then, take care. Bye.